Hi, and welcome back to Scratch. Today, we're going to make baklava. If you'd like to support the channel, please like and share this recipe. For this, we'll need 1 pound of phyllo dough, 1 1/2 cups of melted butter, 1 1/4 cups of sugar, a cup of water, a half cup of honey, a tablespoon of lemon juice, a tablespoon of rosewater, a teaspoon of cinnamon, a teaspoon of cardamom, and 10 ounces of pistachios. We'll start by preheating our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. While our oven's preheating, we'll shell our pistachios and crush them with a rolling pin in a plastic bag. After crushing our pistachios, we'll reserve 1 tablespoon for garnish. Then we'll mix the remainder with a 1/4 cup of our sugar, our teaspoon of cinnamon, and our teaspoon of cardamom. Then we'll melt our 1 1/2 cups of butter on the stovetop over medium heat. Once melted, we'll reduce heat to low and leave our melted butter on the stovetop so it stays melted while we work. Once our butter is melted, we'll cut our phyllo dough in half so that it fits a 9 by 13 inch casserole dish, and cover it with a damp towel so it doesn't dry out while we work. We'll brush our casserole dish with some of our melted butter and put 1 layer of phyllo on the bottom and brush it with more of our butter. We'll continue alternating phyllo dough and melted butter until we've laid down 8 sheets to form the base. Next, we'll sprinkle on a thin layer of our nut mixture, about a 1/4 cup, and cover that with an additional 2 sheets of butter brushed phyllo. We'll continue to alternate our nut mixture and 2 sheets of phyllo until our nut mixture is used up. Once used, we'll cover our baklava and then top with our remaining phyllo, buttering between each layer, and brush the top with butter. Then we'll cut our baklava in opposing diagonals about 1 inch apart to form a diamond shape. Once we've assembled our baklava, we'll bake it in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 40 minutes until golden brown. Immediately after putting our baklava in the oven, we'll start on our simple syrup. We'll mix together our cup of water, cup of sugar, and half cup of honey. We'll bring this to a boil, whisking occasionally, before reducing heat to medium-low and allowing it to simmer for 10 minutes. Then we'll remove it from the heat and whisk in our tablespoon of rosewater and tablespoon of lemon juice, and allow our syrup to cool until our baklava is done baking. Once baked, we'll cover our baklava with our syrup and garnish it with our reserved pistachios, and allow it to cool for 4 hours as our syrup soaks in. We'll serve this at room temperature or slightly reheated. And remember, if you like the content, please subscribe.